It's I Quit My Band.
This is my first pick. This is Tyler, the Creator, with Noid. This is the first single off his new album, Chromakopia, which comes out next week. Kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, I saw, like, there was a teaser maybe last week, like a visual teaser with another track. And I was like, oh, cool, roll out. And then it's like, it'll be here in a week and a half. I'm like, holy shit.
Love it.
Yeah.
Tyler, the
Totally
Creator,
love it.
saw our Porridge Radio review, and he's like, I got to throw the boys a bone. I know they record Tuesdays.
They're depressed.
Yeah.
so-
Did you see that he was like, we should start putting music out on Tuesdays again? I was
Yeah.
like, yes, we should.
This guy knows.
This guy gets it.
That was like the standard for a really
It was
long
for a
time.
very long time. Yeah.
Yeah, and it sounds like he's going more in the IGOR Flower Boy zone.
Love it.
It's very, like, it's much more artsy than Call Me If You Get Lost.
Yes.
I would say more. Flower Boy was like more well produced, like rap hip hop album. This felt more like lo-fi experimental than Flower Boy to me. I loved Flower Boy, and I didn't love Igor, which is
Oh, you didn't?
yeah. Everyone loves Igor. It
I love
wasn't
Igor.
my thing. I mean, there's some good songs off of it, but yeah, this one has like that like that little crackling in the background, like
Yeah.
it was recorded a tape or something.
It was probably a sample from a vinyl record
Yeah.
or something.
With the part that we just got out of reminded me of Igor, that more like soulful,
Yeah.
sort of like piano synthy
Yes.
type of stuff.
Yeah.
Like when I think of Igor, I mean, I obviously do think of like some of the noisier elements, but for the most part, I think of like how much R&B and soul was on that.
Yeah.
But he's kind of mixing like all the stuff because you have like this guitar part that's like reminiscent of Black Sabbath. It's called Noid. It's about paranoia. You have somebody not speaking English, and then you have like him going into like straight bars like "Call Me If You Get Lost."
Yeah.
And that is my. I know I'm like on an island, but that's my preferred Tyler the Creator. Like I appreciate Flower Boy. I appreciated Igor for how creative it is. It feels like only he could make it. I just like it when he's rapping. He has
Yeah.
a great voice. His lyrics are hilarious.
Yeah.
That's always my favorite mode, but this sounds like he's making something singular again where you're like, only this guy can do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt the same way. I mean, Igor, like, I got into Tyler in high school. I was a big
Goblin guy.
Goblin, Odd Future guy.
a fucking triceratops.
Yeah, I was a big Odd Future fan when I was in high school, like most white kids.
Yeah.
So, I loved Goblin. I loved Bastard. I loved Wolf. Like you said, the lyrics were also always hilarious. He's had probably the craziest like shift of any like artist, of being like this guy who's just gonna say stuff that pisses you off. Music and instrumentals is like more goofy than it is great, and then he's kind of turned into this person where it's like, wow, new Tyler the Creator album's coming out. This is like, it's like an event, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's an auteur, you know what I mean?
Yes.
But yeah, I like the song a lot. It reminded me a lot of Igor, but he threw in more elements. Like, he threw in more rapping. I liked the pitch shift at the end with his voice, which reminded me of stuff he used to do. Like, it makes me think that this album is probably going to play into a story and maybe different characters that we're not aware of. And then we'll review the record, and then people will comment and be like,
You guys are
You
morons.
missed
that was a character.
Yeah. Do your research.
That wasn't him. That wasn't Chroma. It was Tyler.
Not to be confused with Wolf Haley.
Yeah, that was actually
Jesus.
Wolf coming back to life. But yeah, it was just, I feel like I hadn't heard him do like something this, like, I don't know, expansive in a while. So I enjoyed it a lot.
I'm stoked on it. The artwork is really cool.
Yeah.
I'm assuming what the artwork as we see will be the cover of the album. It's like him wearing this weird mask. And I think in general he's pretty masterful about aesthetics and like designating each project. Like Igor was very pink and he wore that goofy wig and everything and like all that kind of stuff. And Igor was like my entry into Tyler the Creator. I'd never really been interested, but this song reminded me a lot of the Igor vibes personally, so I'm really psyched to see what he's coming up with.
Definitely, yeah.
Quickly, too.
Yeah. And the like everything seems to have like a thematic like unity as well, because like the teaser that he did was him leading a bunch of people following him, and then like blowing up a storage container, and then this video and the song itself is about paranoia created by like worship of fans and stuff like that. So I don't know if the whole album is going to be about like that parasocial relationship of annoying, cloying fans, but it also seems timely because it's getting worse. Like you look on the internet and some fan bases are absolutely out of their fucking mind.
Look at Black Midi. They broke up because of it.
Yeah.
They're just like, we can't do this anymore. You guys suck too much.
And then like the even bigger pop stars of like Taylor Swift, Chappelle Roan, they are like frothing at the mouth of everything that they do.
Dave Chappelle
Run.
Ow! The Pink Pony Club.
Pink Pony Club. Eating my box in the front seat.
What does Ja Rule think, man?
What does Ja Rule think about the Pink Pony Club?
God damn it.
Yeah, I thought I had a better Dave Chappelle, but all I got is the ow! That's
for 30 years.
For 30 years. That was pretty.
That was good.
That was good.
That was good.
For 30 years.
That was like one of the 5 repeated phrases at your bachelor.
Yeah, that's all we could focus on was just for 30 years.
There would just be a minute of silence, and then one of us would just go, for 30 years.
And then someone would be like, yes.
And then it would be like, couldn't even do a full minute.
Couldn't even do a full. That was Cat Williams, right? Both Dan Soder impressions. But yeah. Tyler, the Creator.
Noid.
Yeah. Should we move on?
Very psyched for Chromakopia.
Yeah, dude. I'm really pumped to review that. It's gonna be awesome.